Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Now today is going to be part 2, so to speak, of the Berrylium video. When I tell them say I've been listening to the various voices, address I want the Berrylium and people that say, this should have happened, this shouldn't happen, or this cause this, that cause that. This is my part 2. Before we go into that, remember, Sunday, we have the Douglas Chambers video. I'm telling you, say, there's another prominent, well-known member of the Klansman gang, who was a part of the shooting. We don't know about Black Man. It's a Black Man was there. And Black Man was just 87 them time there. When I got here about one of the other shooters, it's one of your favorite 87s actually. So you don't want to miss that Sunday. Big video that. I know by now, say Sundays we normally drop them type of, I guess you could say, struggle documentary, as a little YouTuber, thing really as big as, for example, one of the favorite platform them like Vice and them thing, Soros platform. Well, speaking about Vice, I'm actually reading at the papers or see it online, say Vice I go bankrupt. So that's what happens on a platform, build on solid foundation and then make people buy them out and switch. And them turn propaganda machine for activists. Swarm to them. And meantime, your favorite chief, telling about he's digging in the bush. And there's an entire sovereign state inside of Jamaica. Remember that? Remember how you fell for that? Hook, line and sinker. Get your seat on foreign platform. Can you remember? Well, Pepperidge Farm remembers. So, look out for the video tomorrow. Next thing, Barbican Gunspend people. I'll link me hard, I say. The whole, Reynolds video. Michael Reynolds aka Brando. I say from the video drop. And can't believe what they must see. I get all kind of updates, and there's a major update, in something I'm going with a long time, and it look like it come back on hunting. But like I see it turn out before I drop the video on that. But Gunspend people, Barbican people, and know it already. When it comes down to bad mining 87s and scammers, that's what we do best over here. So you shouldn't be surprised. We talk about Berrylium. There's heavy emphasis being placed on the vehicles. I say, people make it sound like some, Toyota Axio or a Nissan Sunny them are driving. The reason why them shoot up the vehicle is because there's always a third guard driving the vehicle. So by now I'm telling you, sir, they're predictable. There is a driver, and then usually about 2 people come out and carry the money. So when you see the Berrylium vehicle them shoot up, or the driver them a shoot off. So far, we've not heard any driver get killed. Let me tell you why too much emphasis is being placed on the vehicles. Number 1, they are not being attacked on the road. The purpose of an armored vehicle is to protect you while you're moving. 87s are not driving down the car, shoot them up, take out the money, kill them and gone. If that was what was happening, then the entire conversation should be about giving them better vehicles. That's not what's happening. The whole armored vehicle argument is being pushed mainly by Berrylium themselves as a cop-out, because it's like, like a carpenter who does really poor work and blame him tool. That's what they're doing. Oh, the vehicle. And the other people who are saying it are civilians who, let's just be frank, don't know what they're talking about. Like, for some reason, everybody's, like, people watch Money Heist and play Game of Thrones, and all of a sudden, Everybody is like this military tactical expert. All of these robberies you will see, there is a pattern in how they get attacked. The 87s don't attack the vehicle while it's moving. They don't attack it on the toll road. They don't attack it on Spanish Town Road. They don't attack it on Mandela. They attack it when the vehicle pull up and the guards step out and they're going either in or out of the bank. Or in and out of the business place. You know what that means? This is where a civilian eye simply don't get it. Well, the average civilian eye. Right? I mean, I have a few people who get it. I don't know. But this is where most people don't get it. If the attacks are happening while the guards step out of the vehicle and go in the building or out the building, then the vehicle don't matter. Let me say that one more time. All the attacks that take place when they're coming, when they step out of the vehicle already and they're going either in at the bank or out of the bank. How is the vehicle going to help them there? The most that the vehicle can do is act as some kind of cover. And you don't need an armored vehicle for cover. Right? It gives you a better advantage, sure, but you don't need an armored vehicle for cover. All of this is excuses for poor tactics. Just like with the analogy me going with the driver, they simply don't understand driving. He doesn't understand how to enter the corner, what to do while he's in the corner. He doesn't understand how to exit the corner. He doesn't understand the fundamentals of driving. So I'm telling you, say, turn up the boost. If me have more boost, me not win. No, you wouldn't. But that packet are more like if you crash and dead. When them step out of the vehicle, them usually go stand up by the door with no cover. When them start get shoot off, what them do? Them have to either run go in a cover or, well, as we saw the other day, just run completely and dash a gun. You can say a long time man do this. And you can go and talk to this like a YouTuber. Sure. So the defensive position is poor. And by the way, enough of the police officers them who are come out and say, you know, these things just happen. They're saying that because, one, they don't want the public to lose confidence in these security companies, and two, them they really want to upset certain big wigs because big wigs own them type of company. And if some police officer go up on news because say Berrylium security tactics is rubbish, then there's going to be serious consequences. But privately, them know say when they talk privately, they're saying what I'm saying. So they're being attacked outside the vehicle, so the vehicle can't help them. How you know? See, there's certain things I may say you can listen out for. Certain things they can see that can easily tell you who is really about that life. People who use words like bulletproof car don't really know how them things work. These are Hollywood terms. Listen to me carefully. I'm going to tell you something every police, soldier, even 87. No, there is no such thing as a bulletproof car. Those are cool Hollywood terms. You have armored vehicles, and that vehicle is armored to a point. It is armored to stop certain calibers. Some people use various systems to measure the amount of armor it has. It have B3, B4, etc. And B6, B6 plus and them thing there. Armored to stop 9mm, armored to stop 12 gauge, armored to stop 5.56, armored to stop 7.62. That's how them thing they work. However, for every one thing when man build, our next man build something. Alright. Mash it up. If 87s really want to shoot through them glass there, them can shoot through it. We've seen 87s fire every type of round. We've seen 87s with tracer rounds. We've seen 87s with hollow point rounds. We've seen 87s with ball rounds. We've seen 87s with shell catchers. We've seen 87s with red dots. Only thing armor piercing rounds are nothing to forget. In Uncle some place, them sell them there. Easy to forget. I mention this because Being a security guard and driving around, telling yourself that the vehicle you're in is bulletproof is again quickest way for death. It's false confidence, right? It's delusion. There's no such thing. This is why there is no substitute for tactics. The tactics is the foundation, they are built on it. The foundation of being a rifleman or a sniper or a machine gunner, whatever, an engineer, they have the foundation. And then you give them the equipment. You not do it backwards. You don't want to give them the equipment first. And then hope that the equipment overshadow, right, or overcompensate, okay, the lack of training and skills. These guards are not trained properly. I mean, people say, most of them are ex-JDF and ex-JCF. I don't know if that's true or not, but we can't tell them this. And everybody in a JCF and JDF is some kind of John Wick figure. You don't want to get that from. There are people in the police force who forget what them guns sound like. There are people in the police force that forget what them own a gun sound like, and forget what gunshot sound like. Full stop. So just don't lose track of what I say. First one, vehicle wouldn't have helped any of these attacks because they're not getting attacked in the vehicle, they're getting attacked outside of it. And because they're getting attacked outside of it, now they have to shoot it out. The videos we've seen, right, the one where the security guard lost his life, he had the bag in one hand and him phone in the next. How is the vehicle going to help him there, sir? All of these cases, the one that we've seen at St. Thomas, the only time we've seen 87s truly come under pressure was from the Scotiabank attack. And that was a single licensed firearm holder who challenged him with a handgun. So the vehicle is nice because I guess it's reassuring, and worst come to worst, and can go lock up at night, right, and hide and drive off. I don't know. But there's too much emphasis being placed on the vehicle. The vehicle would not have stopped any of these attacks because every guard will get shot was shot outside the vehicle. Right? We want the equipment first and then start out the training, and so it work. Then I try find place to cover. I try find spot when they should have already been to the spot. Reconnaissance. Right. Over here, so alright. You can stay here, so if you stay right there, so then we can see the whole parking lot. If you stay right there, so even if somebody shoot off on me, we can just step back in there, so and that. This is how they should be operating. I say standing up and posing and screw up your face with shotgun, that really, I don't know what I can do. Right, so I don't know, as I say, I'm just a look at you. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Vulture squad, stay circling. Bless.